conference rival in today's game. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan, introducing the rest of the 2K broadcast team. Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and sideline reporter Doris Burke. Now a chance to check out our starting lineups. Back to the road tomorrow as this is the final game of the Grizzlies homestand. These guys facing good ball clubs and will continue to over the upcoming stretch of games. Even more critical to notch a win in this one.
When I look at Memphis, they've been very solid early on. I've been quite impressed with this team. But for a team with championship aspirations, solid just isn't quite good enough.
Well, it's such a tough league. So many good teams, Clark. But, you know, it's a long season. There's plenty of time to get into gear. I think, playoff seeding is important. But the biggest thing right now is to try to get into a groove and find their stride.
And so Jones nails both of them.
And at the free throw line, it's all about consistency with him. Same routine, same stroke.
Number 44, defended by Jones. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
He's so reliable. His offense seems to be consistently there for this team.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, the head coach for the Jazz gave me just a couple of moments to catch up with him. There was one point in particular that he emphasized. This is a very fast team they're up against, and he told me that their goal will be to force them to earn their points in the half-court offense, not get loose in transition, guys.
All right, Doris, thanks. Now here's Wilson. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Lakers, and out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
I think he was surprised to see the pass coming his way, and he reacted a little late.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. It's a three-point game. Here's Jones, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
Well, that's part of what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Pass to Bishop. Unloads, and he gets the jumper to drop. Looking at Memphis, they took the win in their last game against the Los Angeles Lakers.
Well, Kevin, they constructed a perfect offensive game plan going into that game, and it was quickly apparent how powerless the defense was to stop it.
Powerless is a good way to put it, Steve. We're unlikely to see that many uncontested baskets again anytime soon.
Now here's Wilson, averaging 18 points a game. No good from Bishop. Number 44, defended by Wilson. Pass to Buckets. Hits the three-point bomb. Buckets got his first 3 points of the game.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Outside Wilson. Now the pass to Bishop. Fades back. Gets it to go.
Kevin, gorgeous fadeaway there. I mean, that's one way to beat some tight defense.
Utah's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Number 15, defended by Wilson. Passes to Richards. Rejected by Bishop. Number 15. They grab their own miss. Moves back up. He lays it in. He's got 5.
Boy, he crashed the boards with purpose right there. Well-deserved second chance points for him.
Back to Jones. And that one is hammered home.
The windmill finish. Now that's nasty. How do you do?
Finishes the play. Utter disregard for his own safety.
Look at his teammates. They're just shaking their heads. I mean, he must have told them to look out for that one.
Rejected by Richards. Knocks it down from 7 feet.
Not sure how he got that pass off. I thought for sure he was going to take the shot.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Number 15, defended by Wilson. Number 44, and the Jazz, another 3.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
To the paint, puts one up from 19, and it comes off the front of the rim. For the Utah Jazz, they won their last contest, that game against the Kings.
And I thought the key was their ability to stretch the defense. They got hot from behind that three-point line, and that really gave them the margin they needed.
Yeah, that's right. It opened up things for them in a huge way. The defense was never able to get comfortable.
Stolen. Pass to Buckets. Poked away. It's rebounded by Memphis. This is their first chance to take a look at the Jazz this season.
Yeah, I think they're a little better than this ball club, and it showed last year winning the season series.
And that one's good. Jazz have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Back to Jones. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. Steve just mentioned how they won the season series a year ago. That was the way it went against most teams they faced.
True. They were a very hard team to get the best of, Kevin.
Turner's checked in for Memphis. And so Jones nails both of them.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Number 35. Off target from outside.
There's some good defense for you. I mean, for somebody who's as good at shooting the three as he is, you need a defender who's equally adept at guarding against it. That was well done.
Well, then they picked the right guy to put on it.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
Well, he wants to get everybody on the same wavelength, that's for sure. He may change up some things here as well.
Looks to me like he saw something that wasn't on the plan and picked now as the time to address it. I don't have a problem with that.
Richards. It's rebounded by Bishop. The Grizzlies trail by 3. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Number 35, Turner. Soft touch off the glass.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
That's going to open things up for them on the perimeter going forward, Clark.
So it's Utah now. Here's Richards. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Great job taking it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left them no choice but to foul there.
The Jazz shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. Both free throws good from Richards. The Grizzlies have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Now here's Wilson. Not a lot of room. Number 35. It's rebounded by Richards.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
And there's the pass to Buckets. The Jazz working the ball around now.
Looked to me like the defender didn't get squared up and get his feet set.
Good work by the officials. A nice call. That play can be tough to judge sometimes.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Jazz?
Well, they've definitely had the hot hand from the three-point line so far. Always nice to start out like that.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Teams that make their free throws, they're so tough down the stretch. Let's check out the best. Number 1, the Grizzlies.
Now, from the very beginning of training camp, guys, I mean, free throw shooting was put at the top of the list in terms of points of emphasis, so it's clearly paid dividends.
Now here's Turner. Right now averaging 5 points a game. Number 15.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Launches a 3. Rubio misses.
Really good performance so far on the boards for this club.
Boy, I like the way they've done a great job carving out space under the basket when the shots have gone up.
Here's Gobert. Here's Buckets. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Buckets got 5.
And that kind of power move has become a trademark for him.
Lillard gets the screen from Turner. Rubio against Lillard. Another shot. Utah with the rebound. Buckets got his 3rd rebound tonight. Richards passes to Gobert. Kicks it out to Rubio. with a nice touch off the glass. And it's a 9-point Jazz lead.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Lillard against Rubio to end the drought. Can't hit. The Jazz go the other way with it. He passes it to Fournier. Buckets. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Three-pointer. Gets it to go.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
Utah leading by 6. The drive by Rubio. Here's Richards. Cannot hit.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Number 35. And he makes good on the layup. He has 7.
Looks like he's trying to find a groove in this game. Just hasn't had it dialed in yet.
The Jazz making a switch here.
Over the last month, let's take a look at the Grizzlies and how they stacked up in the league statistically. First in free throw percentage, 5th in assists, and they are in the top 10 in field goal percentage. This is a team that shows excellent discipline at the offensive end.
And anytime you lead the league in free throw shooting, as you talked about, Clark, you can put a lot of pressure on the defense, and that's why this team has made a concerted effort to attack the rim and get to the line as often as possible.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Fournier's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Well, you know, when they need a big three, he's the guy they look to. He's about as reliable a deep threat as you're going to find.
You know, something else with him, you can't forget about his skill as a pull-up shooter. I mean, you give him too much room, and he won't hesitate for a second to raise up and spray you with that J.
Oh, man, he goes old school on us with the finger roll.
Gay kicks to Barnes. And another basket for Memphis. Jazz leading by 7. The drive by Rubio. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltender.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
And that call gets an instant reaction from the fans.
Well, that's a whistle that did not go over very well.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ball's knocked loose, and it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. That one goes. Count it. And it's an 11-point Utah lead.
These teams don't look like they belong on the same court today.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous to have a double-digit lead this early.
Here's Barnes. Gets the bucket. Barnes has got 6 points. Good if it goes. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, Clark, Steve, what have you been seeing? What have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they've been getting to the foul line here an awful lot. The aggressive play really paying off.
Yeah, and you know what? It also helps to put the mute button on the crowd. I mean, when you methodically score at the line, that can put those fans on their hands.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Memphis, we've got Rudy Gay, and it's Cauley Stein in at the power forward position. And it's blocked by Cauley Stein. Oh, trying for it. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at Utah. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And, of course, Memphis, 4.5 games behind.
You know, taking a look at Memphis, this team has certainly had a few hiccups and speed bumps to start the season. Seems to me as though they're still trying to find their way and figure out their roles.
But, you know, it's a long season, Clark, and with their talent level, they've got to be confident that eventually they will get it going before the playoffs come.
Number 5 finishes the break with a slam.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
To the inside. Ferguson, the pass to Cauley-Stein. Blocked. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Here's what Memphis has lined up on their schedule. And they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. That's game one of a 3-game road trip. Jones checked in for Collins. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Buries it from three-point range. 7 points in the game.
And that kind of defense is just not going to cut it, guys. They have to get a hand in his face.
And that one's good. And the Jazz lead by 14.
You know, they really aren't putting up any resistance on the low block. That's the 5th consecutive basket inside.
And, Steve, these looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Passes it to Bishop. Lets it go from 14. Offensive rebound. The second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in.
Well, you know, he has shot the ball well, but it has not been contagious. And his teammates, they haven't had the same groove, and that's why we're looking at this result so far.
Tries again. Jones gets it to go. Jones has got 11 points.
It's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint. I guess the good news is they've taken away the outside shot.
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they're going to allow inside looks as easy as that.
That's a blocking foul, and he'll shoot free throw. Well, among the centers and power forwards of the NBA, these are the players with the softest touch around the bucket. Some terrific shooting percentages for the big men. The first free throw is good, and Utah making a change here. Both free throws good from Ferguson. Jazz leading by 12. Number 15. He's guarded by Williams.
Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
First free throw is good.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
Well, it's a nice job of really making the most of their opportunities.
Well, that's just about what you'd expect from this squad. A strong free throw percentage as a team, rearing its head again tonight.
Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Pass to Ferguson. Here's the three. Can't get it to go. And it's Utah the other way. Number 15. He's guarded by Williams.
Wow, that was unbelievable.
Look at that.
How about that?
Look at that.
I know exactly what that was. That was a throwdown.
And how? Stand aside when this man's coming through.
I like it.
That's all you can do. Really, no stopping him when he gets that angle.
And the basket by Jones. Jones has got 4 points this quarter.
Quick hands on the steal, quick feet on the break.
Costly mistake to fork that ball over and then not get back on D.
Now here's Wilson. He's covered closely. The pass to Ferguson. Knocks it loose. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Number 44.
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play. Straight to the bucket with a nice head of steam.
Well, no reason to slow it down when there's nothing in the way.
A solo fast break. Number 15. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted. The aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
That's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
So it's the Grizzlies now. After the basket by Utah, it's off his foot. And the ref's saying he kicked it. And now Williams inside. They can't stop the run with that one.
And you can feel the momentum swinging. They needed that shot badly.
Steve, I sense some frustration here. It seems like they're getting a little frustrated. It's understandable because they've given up this big run. That foul is really going to hurt him in the second half. I mean, he's got to sit and may have to be off the floor for a long time and they'll miss everything he brings to their team. I mean, he's active, he's aggressive, he's smart, he's tough. I mean, they're going to miss his presence significantly.
Number 5. It's rebounded by Memphis. And it's Memphis on the break. Passes it to Wilson. The 3. And another miss by Memphis.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at it.
Well, true. The defenders shouldn't relax just because he missed that one. He's capable of getting hot in a hurry.
Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. He passes to Ferguson. Here's Bishop. The kick out to Williams. Kept alive. Second chance shot. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
When you bring his name up, what I can't get out of my head is how ferocious he is as a rebounder.
You know, that's really a good way to describe him. He devotes so much energy to his work on the boards, it makes him hard to handle. You know, even though they're behind, I love the job they've been doing getting to the free throw line.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, and that's really important. You've got to continue to attack.
Number 44. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. Grizzlies have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Outside Williams, Wilson. No one near him. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Utah has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
How about that basketball,
Wasn't that
man?
beautiful?
Wow.
Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks there.
I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that again.
Another steal. Number 5 throws down the breakaway jam. It's astonishing to see a player, Clark, at his position who can get to the rim like that.
Yeah, he goes very vertical on you, Kevin.
And once he's up there, you know he's going to throw it down hard.
It's Williams with the drive. Banked in off the glass. He's got 13.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's gotten it going now.
He dishes it to Jones. No luck. Some solid defense from Turner. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. It's Williams with the drive. Here's Bishop. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Boy, the ball movement's been fantastic here the last few possessions.
Number 5. That's good.
They are owning the lane right now. Every one of their last 10 points has come either at or near the rim.
Great looks in tight because they're finding lanes to the hoop whenever they want them.
Timeout called the Grizzlies.
He can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up in the paint.
They're just way too porous as a defense right now. A lot of holes in that defense. It's a good time to use a timeout here.
And another miss by Memphis.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yes, I thought so too, Clark. Wow, so good. On the run, knocking down that shot. That's tough.
The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Number 15. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. 6 points for him.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading punches, that's how you answer.
I like the call. I thought the defense was moving there.
Yeah, I think he slid underneath. Good blocking call that trip.
The first one falls. And so Jones nails both of them. Memphis has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Stolen away. On up the court.
With that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something, you're right, extra on it.
That was one of those 3 or 4 plays that you see every night in an NBA game that just leaves you in awe.
Number 35, off the left rim and out.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag.
Kicks it out to Jones. And Utah again with the bucket.
tough assignment for that defender with the size mismatch we're seeing.
Yeah, I just don't think he's big enough to handle it.
1:57 left in the first half. Number 35 gets the three-pointer to fall. 10 points for him.
He might not get a better look than that all game. You have to get closer to him. He's not going to bite you. Get up in it.
Here's Bishop. Number 35. Great defense that time from Buckets.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he is not helping their offense.
Beyond the arc. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
It's tipped. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Turner's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Here's Richards. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Great defense there. You really have to challenge him at that range.
Number 35. And it's Memphis with another.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Utah's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Pass to Richards.
Oh, look out, man.
Oh, rim is shaking. It's not possible what we just said. Clark, is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner.
It's possible. Not probable. It is possible. I don't know what all that meant, but you're right, Clark.
And the pass to Buckets. Leans. Jones. Turner covering. Passes it to Richards. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Well, you got to admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season, shooting better than 90% from the stripe.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
Wilson. Shot is off. And through one half, it hasn't even been close.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Let's get into the first half breakdown. The Denver Nuggets trailing the Rockets out in Houston. Big deficit to make up for them in the second half. And another game going on. The Bucks have the lead out in Milwaukee against the Bulls. A comfy advantage for them in the third. And now, a look at the other NBA action. For the Pelicans at New Orleans Arena, they've got a tight one going on against Golden State. Second half of play, still anybody's game. And that'll be our report. Thanks so much for joining.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. We're seeing a tremendous game from Jones.
You know, he spoils us with his performances game in and game out. And so far, just another big scoring night for him.
Typically, when he puts up that many points in the first half, he's going to follow it up with a better second half. We'll see if that happens here.
Taking a look at the Jazz. The Grizzlies shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Pass to Wilson. Number 15. But they recover it. Here's Bishop. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. 17 points in the game. Utah shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight.
Good. Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Major defensive lapse right there. Oh, man. What a play.
Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
Oh, man, that was a circus dunk.
Set up, set up.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And let's look now at which teams have been the hottest offensively for the past 10 games. The Jazz second.
Well, this is only a trend over a few games out of a very, very long season. But the coach has got to be pleased that his team has been able to score big with some consistency.
Here's Richards. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. 10 points for him.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
And now we've got a moment to see how the Jazz are doing ranking-wise, Kevin. First in field goal percentage, second in assists, and they also show up as a team in the top 5 in scoring. Boy, this team is balanced and versatile offensively.
And the shooting is really what stands out to me. This is a team that does such a good job of finding open looks. They're unselfish. They work offensively to create good shots. And when they do that, they're on their game. They're tough to beat.
For Utah, they've gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Dishes it to Jones. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Some excellent numbers in this one for Jones. 19 points, and with 7 points coming from the free throw line, that's some good work.
Really is. I mean, he's going to have some bruises to show for it because he's been knocked around a little bit, but you got to love the aggressiveness.
Number 35. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Utah's ball. They're on a 13-4 run. The pass to Richards. Number 44. No good with the triple. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. There's the pick. Number 35. A three-pointer is right on target. He's got 15.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
There's the 3. The Jazz again can't hit it. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Passes it to Wilson. Picked off in midair. Richards, defended by Bishop. Tries from 10. The shot's good from Richards.
Well, that was the only way he was going to get that shot off. The leaner with his man all over him.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Utah Jazz. Their next game is at New Orleans Arena for a game with the Pelicans. And their road trip is only getting started as that's the second of 6 for them. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Cauley Stein.
Tough three-point try there with a hand in his face.
Boy, you'd be lucky to make that one against great defense.
Here's Bishop. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Jazz have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Pass to Richards. And he slams it one-handed.
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
Wide open look. Rebound, Utah. And it's Utah's ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Here's Jones. And it's Memphis on the break. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. 21 points in the game.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there. Excellent challenge. He had a hand right in his face as he took that shot.
Yeah, you could see the hitch in his release because of it. Just fantastic defense.
Shoots the 3. There's the bucket. Good. Jones has got 5 points now this quarter. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Their activity at the defensive end, Kevin, has been really impressive. Attacking and coming away with steals.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
The pass to Wilson. Gets the bucket. Wilson's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Utah has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Number 15 passes it to Richards. And that one's good. He's got 16.
Not too many of those shots were dropping for him in the first half, but it's been a different story here in the second.
Knocked away. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here, and the Jazz making a change here. Number 35, defended by Fournier, gets the bucket.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
It's Brooks on the wing, and stolen by Lillard. Number 35, the feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. He's got 20.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense has given. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
And the first one drops.
Boy, still waiting for their first miss from the foul line this half.
100% since halftime, is that right? I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon if that keeps up.
Back to Lillard. Knocked loose. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. It's rebounded by Wilson. Memphis has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And all you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
Yeah, their confidence has really dissipated here.
Well, he did have a three-pointer in the first half, but so far here in the second, he's come up empty.
And the basket by Lillard.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Number 15, defended by Lillard. Pass to Collins.
Watch out now.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
You know, the guys on the bench are going crazy right now at the sight of that jam.
No good from Wilson.
Boy, he's got a nice-looking stroke. That almost went in.
A lot of times, he'll hit that shot regardless of the defense.
Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And check out the bounce.
Oh, bounce to the ounce. Clark, how about that?
Yeah.
All right, showing him off right there. Good move.
What does that even mean, Kevin? Bounce to the ounce?
Utah's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Brooks dishes to Fournier. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Fournier's got 8.
They've done a lot of good work with the ball, really moving both the ball and moving bodies, getting quality chances at the hoop.
And they're not wasting chances when they get them. I mean, they're hitting their shots.
Wilson the pass to Bishop. There's the dish to Lillard. Outside Wilson. Will it go? Good. Wilson's got 5 points now this quarter.
I'm sure that's a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in the first half.
Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Lillard attacking. A fader roll finish at the bucket. The Jazz shooting a hot 57% from the field in the third. Back to Brooks. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Richards, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. I mean, just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
Gay outside, Lillard outside. That's tipped. And here's the fast break. Collins kicks to Fournier, and that one's good. Fournier's got 10.
Well, they're winning the speed game, guys, getting out in transition.
Boy, I like the energy they play with offensively, and in the open court, tremendous flow.
Kicks it to Gay. Misses the layup.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes. Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far to say, Clark, that was a punctuation dunk. Huh?
I can feel that.
Sending a message.
Yes, sir. A message, and put it on the highlight reel for later.
Lillard, the pass to Wilson. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. He's got 11.
Brought back the finger roll. That's It's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over.
To the middle. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Gay with the ball. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. It's off his leg. And they're saying he kicked the ball. And the Jazz making a change here. .26 seconds left in the third. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. The Grizzlies shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Yeah, this is a very good free throw shooting team, guys. I mean, you look at the numbers, impressive.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
The shot is off.
That's an example there, guys, of contesting the shot and corralling the board. That's really all you can ask of a guy at that end of the floor.
With nobody on him, he parries the jumper. Gay's got his first 2 points of the night. On the wing, Brooks. Off on that one. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. The Grizzlies shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. We've got Rudy Gay, also Harrison Barnes out there, and it's Williams at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Number 5, defended by Ferguson. Snatched up. Tries again. Gay with the block. Feeds it to Barnes. Inside. Ferguson. The second effort. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You can hear the impact from where I am.
And Memphis making a change here. Turner's checked in.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And they're going to have to continue that pace, Clark, because they're down, and anytime you're losing, you got to take advantage of every offensive opportunity you have.
And so here's Memphis. The drive by Gay. That's good from Williams on the assist by Rudy Gay. Gay's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Rubio. It's Brooks on the wing and stolen by Barnes. And now the Grizzlies, fast break for the finish. Hammers it in after taking it the length of the floor.
Yeah, he didn't even bother to wait around for any help on that break.
That was a one-man job all the way, Steve. He knew what to do with it and when.
It's Brooks on the wing. Number 42. He's covered by Gay. That's good.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Williams kicks to Gay. Back to Williams. Memphis moving that ball around. Fires from 14. And misses it off the right side of the rim. For Utah, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Complete domination. What a game for Rubio. He's got 8 points, and all the steals he's collected only add to his impressive stat line.
Yeah, whether he's picking someone's pocket or picking off a pass, he has been causing some mayhem out there for sure.
Outside Williams. He kicks it to Barnes. Ferguson, the pass to Turner. He feeds it to Barnes. Stolen by Brooks. Number 42. Turner covering. And Turner with the block.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for them.
But it has to translate, Clark, if they're going to cut into this lead. They've got to convert those boards into points.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
And Utah making a change here. Collins is checked in.
Took the safe route there. Wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble on that one.
Nope. Up and in with one hand, the most basic finish possible.
And yet he still made it look pretty good.
Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
Poked loose, hit his foot, and the ref's whistling a kick ball. Back to Gay. The feed now to Williams. No good. And it's Utah the other way. And Gobert kicks to Rubio. Pass to Gobert. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk. Absolutely, Clark. No one in his airspace on that dunk.
Yeah, but come on, Kevin. The defense can't let that happen.
I hope they let it happen more. It's fun to watch that guy fly.
It's just a gift, 2 points they gave up. That's awful.
The drive by Rubio. And it's good.
Well, sometimes when you're at a height disadvantage, that's the way to attack. Go right at your defender.
That free throw good from Rubio. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Gay dishes to Williams. Pushing it up. Pushing it up. Here's Rubio. Barnes grabs the miss. And the Grizzlies shooting 51% from the field. They'll take it. No good from Ferguson. And it's Utah's ball. They're on a 13-4 run. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Brooks from outside gets it to go.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
Barnes, no good off the back of the rim.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
There's the pass to Gobert. Number 5, he's guarded by Williams. He dishes it to Collins. Down low, here's Gobert. And the shot is good. Gobert's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
Now the story is points in the paint, Clark. I mean, they're getting point-blank shots every time down.
Good.
You know, size-wise, this is not a great one-on-one matchup for him, but he got that shot to go.
But you wouldn't know it by how he finished. That's a nice hoop there.
Got a piece of it. Williams with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Yeah, he didn't even bother to wait around for any help on that break.
That was a one-man job all the way, Steve. He knew what to do with it and when.
Deflects the pass and stolen by Barnes. And now the Grizzlies fast break. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
You know, the instant that steal was made, they were off and running the other way.
Ball pressure, then a run out, Steve. That's perfection to me.
Here's Gobert. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Outside Williams. Dishes to Barnes. Tipped away. Stolen by Brooks. Leads him in there. Number 5. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam. He is capable, Clark, of some incredible athleticism.
And we just got a chance to see it on full display right there.
Well, you got to love a point guard who can finish like a power forward.
Williams for 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
You know, defensively, you cannot forget about him. It gave him a wide open look there.
The drive by Rubio. Pass to Gobert. To the middle, Collins. It's rebounded by Ferguson.
Boy, he blew the easy 2 by profiling. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
And Turner kicks to Gay. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Now, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
Well, and that's why they're on this run, guys. They're getting the ball inside and getting really high percentage looks.
Here's Collins. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got 4 assists in the game. Grizzlies shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Pass to Ferguson. Rebound, Utah. Number 5, defended by Ferguson. Pass to Collins. Shoots from 12. Gobert, the pass to Collins. That's good. Collins has got 10 points in just the second half.
Now it looks like he's starting to get things going here after that scoreless first half.
They get a hand on it. The drive by Rubio. And the layup's good off the glass.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 6. Barnes kicks to Gay. He tries for 3. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And Brooks, here we go. Here's Gobert. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Park. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Number 5, he's covered by Gay. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now.
Barnes sets a screen for Williams. Looking to end the run. Here's Turner. Lays it up and banks it in.
You see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket.
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
The pass to Gobert. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That's good from Gobert. The Jazz making a switch here. Both free throws good from Gobert. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Outside Williams. And it's blocked by Gobert. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To the inside, number 42.
And a terrific run to really put this ball game away.
And now let's see how many more points they can throw up there before the horn sounds.
And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Stein, covered by Rubio. Stein passes to Ferguson. Outside Williams. Memphis moving it around. And here's Barnes for 3. But they get it back.
That's not a bang down low. His hard work gives him another possession.
And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win.